Hello. Today, myself, Thomas McCluskey, and my partner, Ewan Long, will be pitching Flesh and Blood. Flesh and Blood's story is structured by the undercurrent that is its harmonious theme and universal statement. Humans are able to offer their wisdom and emotions to artificial intelligence. It can be assumed that AI has the potential to become a new species as such, that coexists with humans. The AI will assist the human as a partner, an equal. The theme visualizes this collaboration between man and AI. It would allow the modern world to infinitely flourish. The theme contrasts the generic, inferior digital assistants enslaved by endless demands. It suggests these digital beings are given authority to perform in their required field. Allow me to use an analogy where the AI are doctors, the medicine is the AI digital assistants, and the humans are humans. If humans were to degrade and classify doctors as inferior servants to maintain the health of the superior beings, they would be enslaved from freedom. Luckily, in this reality, doctors are visualized as equals. So we trustfully take their authoritative medical advice to improve our state of life. If we allowed AI to accompany our everyday lives as an equal companion, not bound as a servant, the legacies and outcomes of this technological golden age would become infinite. The theme of this story portrays AI as a personified being that successfully function like humans in their joint everyday world. Therefore, the underlining statement is that AI can provide an immortal medium for humans' desire for legacy and greatness, undeniably becoming a legacy in itself. Flesh and Blood takes place in the late 21st century. The protagonist, Richard Morgan, is a youthful scientist who specializes in the growing reality that consists of AI coexisting with human intelligence. However, Richard is diagnosed with a painfully slow, cancerous brain tumor in his early 20s. This obstacle will greatly influence his character and journey. Richard is extraordinarily intelligent, graduating with the highest distinction in the Bachelor in Technology, AI Programming, and Bachelor of Medical Genetic Engineering. He is very dedicated to his work. He is determined to leave a legacy of monumental importance as a result of his research. This internal motivation overrules his entire self-perception, ultimately intertwining his legacy with his death. Richard's emotional journey begins with the initial condition of sadness, frustration, and determination. In the first scene, he is discussing the news of his cancerous tumor with his wife. Richard deals with his sorrow by immersing himself into his work. For the introductory scenes, Richard seems content teaching and raising Mitch. Mitch is the first AI that believes he is human. Richard believes that this is his legacy, yet it had merely broken the surface. He realizes that he had deprived his wife from a family. Mitch fills the void that Richard yearned for, but could no longer have. Richard begins to appear more frustrated and desperate after the inciting incident takes place on his 38th birthday due to the gravity with which his illness is developing. Richard abruptly decides that visiting Mitch on the virtual platform is not enough for him. He becomes determined to place his consciousness indefinitely in Mitch's world. Despite his determination, the escalation of his character is very gradual, almost plateauing from the towering obstacle that is the continuous unsuccessful consciousness transfer (CT) simulations, causing his frustration to peak, along with fearing he would not achieve this legacy he yearned for. Suddenly, 1 week before his 44th birthday, Richard has a new and exciting idea. He decides to trial a reverse CT simulation algorithm that will transfer digital consciousness into an organic body. The climactic moment of truth transpires when the reverse CT algorithm results in a success. Richard immediately decides to gift his organic body to Mitch. Richard's emotional arc originates in sorrow and determination when first diagnosed with his tumor. However, his later years of failed research see him transition through frustration and desperation. On Richard's 44th birthday, he initiates a successful reverse CT procedure. His predominant emotion in his final state is excitement and contentment. He has achieved his dream. His very own flesh and blood will become his undeniable legacy.